Hi everyone, Susie Kerr-Wright, the Cosmic Cupcake, with your astrological forecast for this week, September 2nd through the 9th. We're starting off with our void of course moons. Tuesday, September 4th is our first one at 7:06 a.m. and it's going to stay void until 11:41 a.m. when the moon will then enter in a grounded Taurus. On Wednesday, we have another void of course moon that is going to be very, very long, so you want to pay attention to this one. It's going to stay void from 2:54 Wednesday to Thursday at 6:09 p.m. and then the moon will enter into Gemini. So this week is going to have, it's going to be very brief but insightful energetic forces. Things are going to happen very quickly, but we're going to have some deep, deep changes that can take place this week. So we start Monday with Venus squaring Saturn, trining the North Node, and really what that boils down to is that in any relationships that aren't on solid ground, this is the time where it's best to take a stand, kind of find out where you stand with people, and that could be any kind of relationship, personal relationship. So demand to know the truth about where you're at with people, or really look at it, you know, and figure it out. You probably already know, but you know, because a lot of times we have to hear it from somebody. So because the early part of the week is going to be the best time to do that. Later in the week, the energy turns definitely more inward. So you'll notice too that people will tend to be challenging you and repeatedly in certain ways. So notice where they're challenging you, where you keep getting this information, because it is information, and what it's showing you is where you can make some adjustments and changes in yourself, and kind of get yourself out of old habits and patterns and things. So Pluto sextiling Chiron on Thursday is going to bring some very, very deep healing for a lot of folks. Wherever these two powerful points are landing in your chart, expect to come to a deeper understanding of your purpose, and how you can connect more closely to your basic reason for being on this planet. The trick is not to be swallowed up in a struggle or power play, and be willing to see what your part in any conflict is and take responsibility for it. So for some, this is going to be a great blessing, a very welcome change. For others, it could be a little bit painful. So by the end of the week, you're going to feel like you've really pushed yourself to your mental limits. So be sure that later on in the week, you've built in some kind of you time to just decompress and process everything that's gone on this week. And what's up for you personally? Let's see, by sun sign or ascendant. Aries, your past can be your greatest asset or your worst enemy. I suppose that's true for anybody, but it's really going to be glaring for you this week. And if you stay open and willing to listen to others, and they're now going to show you how people view your track record. So in other words, you know, are they still seeing you as that kid that can't take responsibility for things, or are they, you know, how are you going to shift what you do to show people? And so make appropriate changes now. This is a great week to start really, really shifting that. Taurus, offers to participate in new ventures are going to help you realize your greatest abilities. If others believe in you so much, why do you not believe in yourself, right? But don't take on too much out of, you know, the excitement of being needed. You know, with yes, oh yeah, I'll do that, you know. Just keep a balance, like anything. Gemini, your self-confidence may come under fire this week. So Jupiter in your sign is bringing you some very much deserved blessings. So as they say, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, but you'll find creative ways to get what you want, as long as it really is what you want. That's something that you're going to be looking at very closely this week. Where do you really stand with some of this stuff that you've created? Cancer, kind of a new agey, spiritual, growthy kind of week for you. You're literally going to be looking for answers from a higher source this week, and probably seeking out folks that are going to be able to complement your belief systems. So whether you're an atheist or deeply religious, you're going to notice signs leading you to follow a higher sort of consciousness. I don't know how atheists would do that, but, you know, they will. Anyways, it's just kind of a spiritual week for you. Leo, you're in control this week. Yes, you are, believe it or not. Don't let it go to your head, okay? But, you know, you don't allow others to make you question your own knowledge, all right? This is the week that you've been waiting for a long time. It's a chance to show just how much you've spent the last year or two learning. So stay strong and avoid coming off as a tyrant as you chalk up one right answer after another. Oh boy. Virgo, know that rut you've been in? Well, it's over. This week is going to bring an amazing opportunity to tie your deepest desires in with your career direction. So this is kind of where that big awakening shift is going to come. Now here is where it may come from. You want to listen to offers or suggestions from anyone new who crosses your path. Really anyone who crosses your path this week. Inspiration is going to come from very random sources for you. It's time to allow others to come into your life more freely and let them show you the way they do things. Let go of your hold on, I'm going to do it this way, or, because it's the right way. Libra, Sun in your 12th house is going to have you wondering how to make better use of your life as well. So where have you been allowed to be distracted and thrown off course? That's what's going to become glaringly apparent to you this week. You're going to see more clearly this week how to say no to anyone that's been keeping you sidetracked. And they'll still like you. It's okay. Scorpio, your ruling planet Pluto has some big news for you. You're being given an opportunity to move into a more creative and fulfilling position. However, it's going to require a big risk. Take it. True, you don't have all the information yet, but that's part of the excitement about stepping into the unknown, which is where all of us are being urged to go now. So sit quietly and allow the inspiration to arrive. You can't force it, and then just say yes. Sagittarius, speak softly. Your attention and advice is going to be pretty much in demand this week. The best way to process through this week is kind of pick a leader. Think of somebody that you really admire, a spiritual guru, a mentor, somebody that you really look up to, and ask yourself all week, what would so-and-so do? All right, keep their image and their vision and values in mind as you go through your days, and pause before you dole out advice and things like that. And then at the end of the week, stop and create your very own vision and mission statement. So there, you just stepped up your vibration to another level by doing that. So congratulations. Capricorn, your big awareness this week comes in the form of taking back control of your life. Where have you let someone else take up space in your head for free? Oh my gosh, Capricorns don't do much for free. So why would you give up such a personal thing for nothing? It's not worth it. Dump it. You've been in the process of creating a better alignment between work and home for a while now too. And so this week's planetary action is going to help you streamline it a bit further. Aquarius, there's two things going on for you this week. Recognize that you can be fine and not fine at the same time. Yeah, it sounds like a puzzle, doesn't it? But in other words, just putting on a happy face and pretending, doesn't take away from the responsibilities that you have. This thing still exists, right? Not a bad week for you at all. It's just maybe time to give up trying to do something that, and especially around money, if you're trying to do something that's going to generate income, you got to let go of how you want to do it, is basically it. So think about maybe building your new business or starting your new path while you work a 9 to 5 or something else to support yourself. But stay realistic about it, and keep both things going until it's time to shift into the next one. This is the week where you finally recognize that that's the best way to do it. And Pisces, finally, your message is simple here. Don't underestimate your worth this week, okay? You've built many, many years of acquired skills, knowledge, and wisdom. And you want to pay attention to the also to the financial advice that you may be giving a friend this week, because you're going to want to take the advice that you're giving them. So very, very simple. Keep it real. And that's all I got for you guys this week. Subscribe to this channel, and that way you'll always know when these videos come out. And visit my website at www.astrogirl12.com and sign up for my newsletter. I send out a newsletter once a month and never give your information to anybody else. It is completely private and secured. So, so go ahead and do that, because you never know what kind of cool things I might be putting in the newsletter, discounts and coupons and things like that. And I always keep people updated with the events and things that are going on that I'm going to be doing. So until next week, Susie Kerr-Wright, the Cosmic Cupcake, wishing you all a sweet and delicious week.